back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat becomes a podcast. Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Scott.
And I am Bruno.
And that is the longest I've ever waited for someone to say that my name is Bruno.
He should have said, my name is Bruno, accompanied by a delay.
A delay. And I'll tell you what, that delay is because we're not in person anymore.
Yeah, I know. It sucks, doesn't it, now?
It does. It felt so nice. It felt so fresh and so clean.
I like the idea that he's going to edit the delays out, and all of that makes no sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. But hey, the people need to know, the little peppercorns out there, the dirty little peppercorns, they get this in their little dirty ear rolls full of wax, and they go, do you know what? They're talking about a delay. There must be a delay, but I feel like I'm a part of the peppercorn group.
You get a little sneaky peek behind the curtain.
A little sneaky peek.
People like that.
Tech issues is the through line tonight.
Well, people are more interested in what goes on behind the scenes than what goes on the screens.
Exactly.
I think more people want to hear Joe's voice than they do mine anyway. So that could be something going forward.
Wow, so Bruno's the type of guy that would try and put himself down for a cheap pop from the audience. You dirty little peppercorns, you know him too well right now.
Well, he put me over, so I'll take it.
He put you over, but in the meantime, he tried to make himself the head of the table. Do you know what I mean? He was trying to be head honcho. He was trying to be the king snake.
Snake?
I don't know. I couldn't think of a snake.
Hey, big man sits at the bar, all right?
Big man sits at the bar. Big. I'm big.
Yeah.
That was it. That's what I thought it was.
I'm big.
But we mentioned it last week on the podcast when we were all together. We were thinking that Bruno and I might need some couples therapy. So here is your therapy.
It's definitely due.
It is. And if you're listening to this, obviously go to the YouTube, the Peppercorn Boys on YouTube, and you can watch it happen. But if you're just listening to it, I just want to let you know that I got a secret Santa from our work.
You did.
And we work for many tiers animal rescues. You know, an animal rescue, support your animal rescues. But I got a secret Santa. It was an ultimate couples quiz. So we're kind of going to use this as a couples therapy.
Well, rather than doing it with your own wife, much better to do it with the Bruno.
Yeah, your road wife. This is my road wife. This is the guy that, he's seen me for a long, long time.
Hey, we've needed this.
And I've seen him.
We've needed this for sure because
haven't we?
It's like we said on episode 1. This is like 20 plus years, 23 years of friendship, and sometimes you just need to go to listen to each other. Gets just a little refresher.
You two have been getting a bit spiky lately as well, so it's probably about time.
Yeah. And it will continue because Bruno's the type of guy that would not go to couples therapy, to be honest. But he is here. We've dragged him out of the house. So we've made him actually 4.5 pieces. With a texture to it again.
Mate, I'm a texture.
A texture to it again.
I'm a texture king, all right? And
he does like to blend into his dick.
And I'm definitely not against therapy. I'm definitely not part of that stigma, all right? Hey, people need to talk.
Exactly. And I want to just reiterate, this is just a game we're playing. If you need therapy, go do your therapy. BetterHelp is a very good place to go. It's not a real ad. But hey, do therapy. But we're going to have some fun. So I think what actually is going to happen is Joe, being the quizmaster / therapist, he's going to read out some cards.
Is Joe qualified for this?
Joe is qualified.
I am more than qualified.
He went online earlier and actually got ordained.
I'm ordained to do
this.
He can also wed us.
That's special, mate.
So that's cool.
I couldn't find a white collar for my black robe, but I've got a white shirt and a black robe. So I'm ordained.
Nice. I like that.
But it's nice that one of us dressed up for the occasion. Anyway, should we start with these questions? And we're going to answer them simply either Scott or Bruno. And we can answer at the same time. I think it's totally fair.
Well, I
have tiny little paddles, so you're not with us.
Yeah, exactly. And I get the delay, so you get to get in there a little bit before me as well, which I'm not quite happy about.
Oh, baby. I'm always in there before you. Always in there before you. That's a fact. That's what they're saying.
Hey, I've heard that.
You've heard that. But Joe's going to ask the questions and we're going to answer Scott or Bruno. And Bruno's such a narcissist. He's probably going to say Bruno a lot because he just likes to say his own name.
Yeah.
But should we get going?
Yeah, we ready to start?
I'm suddenly ready.
Welcome to the Ultimate Couples Quiz. I am your host, Joey Orr, where wins become losses and losses become wins. Live from England, we have Bruno.
Hello. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Bruno. And live from sunny Wales with me right now is Scott.
Oh, Good to see you. I'm sick of this, man. So that's why I'm here.
Alan, it's a good thing you are here. Let's get started.
Yeah,
You ready for the first question?
He was trying to talk over you. I just want to let you know.
And I'm the host as well.
That's why we're here.
That's so rude.
That's why we're here.
If I was Bradley Walsh right now, I would have backhanded.
How dare you?
Or name an American one for our American listeners. Who's the guy who would always ask you to spay and neuter your dogs? Because you should.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Yes.
He had a long microphone.
Yes, yeah. I haven't got a long microphone, but I've got a long let's start the question.
That's such a random thing to remember.
What, to spay and neuter your dogs?
No, the Bob Barker said that.
But is he a breeder of it? Is that what's happening? Is that what you're trying to say?
Wow.
Whoa.
No, that Bob Barker.
That
Bob Barker said that.
I think that was kind of his whole life kind of work, was making you spay and neuter your dogs. I think he had a book about it.
I see.
I think it was actually a really serious thing, because it is a serious thing.
It's now our life work.
It is our life.
Maybe I am Bob Barker.
Hey, let's do the questions.
Are you ready for your first question?
Because he's going to, if this was a real office, he would have tried to go out by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm.
So, first question. Which one of you is more likely to post a pointless Facebook status?
Oh, Bruno. This is easy. This is so easy. And this is the guy that pressed start many years ago.
Oh, wow.
And hashtag I bleed blue, hashtag cult strong, hashtag feelings, hashtag goosebumps. He would say stuff like that. Bruno, come on, say yourself.
Bruno. Because back in the day, do you know Scott doesn't, because he doesn't have Facebook anymore.
Yeah. Thank you, hackers.
But you get the old memories on Facebook, and oh my god, there is some absolute clangers that I used to say and thought I was being the absolute coolest person alive saying it. So yeah, I was the hashtag king. So yeah, plenty of pointless posts for sure.
Oh, easy.
Bruno.
You can literally reading them, you can smell the straight cut blue jeans into brown dresses. It was just awful.
What?
Absolutely unanimous.
Well, that's some great answers, and you're both on the same page as it stands. But that is only question number one.
Hold
so
on
we're
a second.
Move on to question number
Hold on
two.
a second. If we tie, so if it's not a unanimous decision, Joe, are you going to make the final decision?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
putting
you for that. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit biased, but we'll go with it.
Well, you're my blood. You're my half-blood, so...
You muggle. Come on.
I'm the half-blood prince, mate.
Oh, that's a big statement from the Bruno live in England. Which of you is more likely to have over 20 unread emails?
I think there's an actual serious... I'm not going to answer that quite yet. I can check you how many emails I have unread right now, and you can. So I think there's a clear answer.
My thing is attached. I have no unread emails in my work or my personal life.
Same.
Oh, it's a dead draw.
Same. I have none.
Dead draw.
The only time I'll get them is when Bruno's trying to unlock my YouTube account or something like that. Do you know what I mean? That's essentially what's happening. I wonder why I've got hackers on my Facebook, because this kid might be a hacker. Give me the next question.
Looks like we've got a couple soulmates here. Let's move on to question number 3. Which of you is the bigger drama queen?
Oh,
where
is it?
No,
it's Bruno.
No,
Come on,
I'm going Scott. I'm going Scott. Why is it me, Scott? Why am I the biggest drama queen?
Okay, I'm going to put a scenario out there and explain, and then listeners can make their decisions.
Okay.
I'm sat at a restaurant. We get a sandwich apiece. Bruno's has mayo on it. What does he do? He doesn't eat it. When she comes back, she takes the plate, nothing on it. He's a drama queen. He wouldn't even eat the mayo. Like, that's as dramatic as it's going to be. Like,
No, that is terrible.
If anything, it's a sin.
No, I'm not having that.
Okay, why am I drama king?
I just think that you just oh my god, you're proving my point right now. Actually, I have nothing. That's annoying. I have nothing in my head, but I just
So do you want to accept it?
I'm not the drama queen. Joe, it's all in your hands, mate.
You're not. Oh, by the way, this is why we're in couples therapy, because this is what Bruno does. If he has an argument to make, he goes, and then he doesn't say anything. But it's as if he's got something, but he hasn't.
No, I didn't.
But he doesn't know how to respond, so he he pretends there's something there. It's manipulation.
Wow.
Yeah, I went big there. I apologize. That's on me. That one.
Yeah, it's fine, Joe.
I think you're a drama king.
I'm dead. Yeah, probably. Joe, what's the conclusion on this one?
Ooh. Well, I've listened to what you both have to say.
Yeah, I've had nothing to say. Great. All right. Yeah, I am the drama.
I'm going to take Bruno's silence
as deafening.
I'm going to take Bruno's silence for lack of eating the mayonnaise on the sandwich that you talked about. I'm going to take that as Bruno is the bigger drama queen.
Drama king over there.
What a stupid comparison, type to make. Absolutely terrible.
You missed 100% of the shots you didn't take. That's what Kobe Bryant once told me, and I feel like you didn't even shoot for the net. So let's move on.
Well, it seems we may have reached a fork in the road with you two. Let's see how this goes from here. Question number 4.
Let's get a trace.
Which of you is more likely to ignore a family member's phone call?
Big man. I've literally seen it happen. I've seen this happen.
I don't think I've...
Hey, I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah.
This person is practically family. Oh. And have you even called this person back?
Yeah, all right.
If you answer that yes, then I'll take you back.
Yeah. Bruno.
Has that called
Bruno? That's fine.
Yeah, it is. This is a landslide.
Yeah, it looks like it's moving in your direction.
Smash on another card.
What are you winning it? What are you winning at the end of this?
Hey, just respect.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Which one of you is more likely to be shy around new people?
Oh my god. The guy, hey, these, I'm not going to lie. These cards have been stacked against me 100%. I'm not in person. I don't know how this has happened, but all of them are just like Scott. This is hands down a Bruno paddle. However, because your boy, he loves the limelight straight off the bat. However, I'm gonna caveat it, and the fact that I think once the ice is broken with me, I'm smooth sailing. The world's my oyster. I used to have a saying, and it doesn't quite fit. but I'm gonna say it anyway because hey, we're the Peppercorns at the end of the day. I'm terrible at breaking the ice, but I'm an excellent swimmer. Take that how you like.
Okay. Great line from the Bruno.
That was something special there. So he's obviously swimming in just cold water there.
Yes.
That's what that feels like.
Yeah, man. It's a nice fishing.
Half of my living is made in spandex.
Yeah.
So it is a tough question. These questions, by the way, were completely at random.
Yeah, I will have to reassure you at this point that these cards were selected by an independent adjudicator.
Yeah. And it's just interesting that they're getting stacked on Bruno, aren't they?
Nothing is random in this life.
See, that's the kind of thing you say to a therapist, and they have 2 more sessions because of
yeah.
You know what I mean? Thanos over here. I'm surprised he's got his little balance pad out, his little fat peppercorn fingers, you know what I mean? His little sausage.
Joe's making
give him another card. Don't let him talk.
Joe's making his money tonight. That's for sure. For the next couple of weeks, I think. Hit me. Next one.
So as we move forward, we will soon see if for Bruno the worm has indeed turned. Next question. Which of you is more likely to stay awake for more than 24 hours?
That's
which one are we doing? Because go for it. You say your piece.
I am gonna say you, and this is more because you have awful sleeping patterns, and you'd accidentally just be up for 24 hours. Whereas I think I've got so much grit, so much determination that I probably just could do to 24 hours, and I wouldn't even be phased.
Oh.
I'd probably do a lot of good things in there as well. Yeah. Probably, obviously rescue animals. I'll probably entertain the masses in amongst there, and I'd obviously, see to my own dog. I'd speak to my wife. I'd do all these gorgeous, gorgeous things, and I'd probably do that with a smile on my face, and I probably wouldn't even
bat an eye. You wouldn't even bat an eye.
Do you think you can 24 hours?
And I just binge a 24 episode season, and that would be my 24 hours done.
See, hey, well, I'm glad we can agree that Bruno is the man. There was a very different contrast there.
I know.
And I think he's starting to understand where he lays.
Hey, it was like it was on purpose, It was like it was on purpose, but carry on.
Yeah. This is what he does. This he did a fist bump. If you haven't seen that, go to YouTube. He did a fist bump. He did. Do you know what that looked like? You know, the baby.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna come up in one of our.
Honestly, people have a field day of manipulation from this kid.
Yeah. That meme's going to come up in one of our social.
It's up there.
I do. This delay is annoying me. This delay makes it look so much more annoying than it is. But that meme.
There's no delay.
But that meme. There's not actually delay.
But that meme is going to be part of a social post soon as well. But let's see.
Is it? Was that planned?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Get our questions out, Jay.
I'm pretty sure there was a time a few years back when we were all in America together when we were up for 3 days straight.
There was, yeah. I urinated in a Gatorade bottle. Where do we stand on that?
That could be one of the questions.
2 thumbs up. Let's get to another question.
Next question. Which of you is more likely to send food back at a restaurant?
Well, I've kind of played myself there because I kind of gave a reference earlier that Bruno wouldn't do that.
But
yeah.
So I'm going to actually say me because I'm such a fair individual.
We have a breakthrough.
But I don't know if either of us would send back anything.
I genuinely don't think either of us
gave us a pirate egg leg, I think we'd eat it.
Yeah, no.
Well, Bruno wouldn't eat it if it had mayo on it, but I mean, I'd eat it.
Give it a go.
True. You would go further in not making them feel bad. I would just leave it and kind of go, I'm really sorry I was like full or something like that, and then not give it back. But I definitely, if I don't have to, I'm definitely not sending anything back at a restaurant.
Honestly, they give me poison, I'd eat it and then die in front of them. We learned in the past as well, Britta, sometimes she'll just laugh in their face when they come back to pick it up. Britta, Joe, what's the next question?
The next question is, which of you is more likely to panic buy a gift at the last minute and spend far too much money?
What are these questions?
That's me slapping Britta with the youth. I don't know. These are just simple questions. These are regular questions to find out who's the most toxic in a relationship.
Or who's the most exciting. Like, I don't know which one. Like, yes, it's me. All right.
He literally just did it at Christmas. He came here for Christmas, as you knew from the episode.
Yeah.
We were getting his presents delivered to ours 4 days after Christmas. That's where he's at. He's so spontaneous. He misses the event. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's the next question.
As your quick master and therapist, I am very concerned. Next question. Which of you has the better personal hygiene?
I'm actually
going to say Bruno.
I think we're both pretty good.
Yeah, I think
he's a clean boy.
I think we're pretty good. I think I stink on occasion. I know that he scrapes his tongue and has about 9 showers a day because he doesn't feel fresh enough, as you've seen by my Instagram post that's got TBA today. But I mean, this kid, you know what I mean? Like, he'll sit there and be like, he's rocking about on the bed. He's side to side. He's just rolling and getting fresh either side. And he'll go, I don't feel right. So you have a shower, go outside, you come back, you feel good for an hour. Then you do a shower and you do it all over again. But he gets clean in the process.
It's the way I roll. I think it's a dead heat, that one. I think we're both pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I can't speak for Bruno right now, but I can confirm that indeed it does smell very good in here. Next question. Which of you is more likely to get blocked by a celebrity on social media?
Oh, this is... to be honest, I don't know. I'm going to do both. I'm going to go both because, again, I don't think either really translates there.
No, neither of us do... what did you say translates there?
I don't know what I said. I think it doesn't translate well for us. Because I don't think it happens.
No, it doesn't happen. But I feel like I would never kind of try and put myself in that position. Like, I don't reach out that much at all. However, obviously with your profession and stuff, you may have to reach out to, I'm not going to say higher individuals or certain or whatnot. So I think you're probably in the position to get blocked if you're like constant maybe at them. I'm not sure, but I would say neither, but maybe the bar's a little bit because you've got more of a chance to get blocked and I don't.
I see what you mean, and I think that is valid.
Oh,
the only thing I'd say is Bruno can become quite obsessive. So I could easily see him trying to figure out someone's address, maybe a home number or something like that. He wouldn't act on it because obviously he's a gorgeous panda. But I think he could potentially, like a panda, sit in the bushes, chew on some bamboo and watch from a distance before he flies down the hill on his back.
To be fair,
for us all to laugh.
To be fair, that is pretty satisfying when pandas eat bamboo. But no, I'm not a creep.
No, he's not a creep, but he will watch through the window. What's your question?
So I'm getting word. Apparently, Bruno hasn't realised that Taylor Swift blocked him in 2015.
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah, that is
no
true.
way.
Yeah,
he just thinks she's on a
hiatus from music.
Yeah.
She hasn't been online. Hey, it's saying that she hasn't been online since 2022. What's that? What's going on? Yeah, sorry.
To avoid legal action, we shall move on. Which of you is more likely to win a dance-off?
I'm going to say the big man. I'm going to say the big man. He's got the moves like Jagger.
I've got them in my head. I feel like I've got quite a good, I have excellent ideas, creative ideas, but when it comes to trying to put them on the floor, onto paper, onto the floor, I'm terrible. But I tell you who is a good dancer in this Peppercorn group. And that's our host today, and our therapist is a fantastic dancer.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong there, Bruno. I can do it all.
The T-pist over here, he will get on the dance floor and he'll make some moves. He'll make some shapes till I even put Bruno to bed.
Exactly.
But honestly, he's a dancer. He's got the beat.
Some would say...
But if you put Bruno's brain in your body...
That's a world leader.
It's step up 2. Not 1.
Oh my God.
Just 2.
Yeah. Yep. He's a triple threat, some would say.
Yeah, that's some funny answers. Let's move on to the next question. Which of you is more likely to be first up at karaoke?
Karaoke? Do you know what?
I
think it's the big man. I think... And I don't know what it is, because considering that I can go out and perform in my underpants in front of thousands of people, I don't like doing karaoke and I feel uncomfortable doing so. And I don't think I've ever done karaoke. The big man will do karaoke and he enjoys it. I don't know what
lungs on him as
he does, and he knows his music. And honestly, we'll do a pop quiz, a 90s pop quiz. And honestly, this guy knows his stuff.
One decade I am the king of.
He referred to himself as a king twice, just to note that. Just note that.
Wow. But yeah, the karaoke, I'm a terrible singer, but I'll give it 110%. And I'll put it all in, you know.
That's one thing they say about
there we go. But when I went and saw Sam and Lou, we went to a bar. We got a little bit of tequila sunrises in us. And yeah, I got up. I sung. There was this one. I was a little bit tentative to begin with, so I need a little bit of liquid courage or a little bit of motivation from people around me. But it was this random guy in there, and he was like, "You're singing. What are you singing?" And he pushed me into, because I was going to go Bon Jovi because that's my bread and butter. But he pushed me into Journey. Why can't I think of that name of that song?
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, Don't Stop Believing. And then a little bit later, him and I, we went up and we did Boys to Men. So hey, beautiful.
Ooh, that I'd like to have seen it. I think there might be some footage somewhere.
I think there is, yeah.
If we have a Patreon one day, we'll throw it there.
For sure.
We'll throw it there. What is your karaoke song? Therapist, T-Pest?
I like to think maybe some Boys to Men would be real good, actually. Yeah.
I think if it's going to be Journey, I think Faithfully would be a good
Journey. Separate Ways.
Separate Ways would be nice.
Yeah.
There's some...
for me, it's Looking at You Through the Glass.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Anything by Creep.
Oh. We've sung Creep in the trailer, I believe, so I think I'll just relax with it.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I want to do Disney karaoke.
Ooh!
Disney.
A song in particular, or?
Oh no, at all. I've got visions in my head. I think I was telling last week. I took Lissy on a little shopping spree, didn't I? And
he took my wife on a shopping spree. Carry on.
And on the way back, I was telling her I have like a couple songs that envision in my head. So it's the opening Circle of Life to Lion King, but it's like proper crowd involvement, and then Aladdin, you know, and for the
Aladdin.
yeah. So hey, one day if we're in karaoke and there's some Disney there, then mate, it's gonna get wild.
We'll do it.
It's gonna get wild.
I'll say this. He said he's had visions in his head 3 or 4 times in that question.
Yeah. As a therapist, I am taking notes.
Yeah, and he keeps tapping his skull as well, which is really upsetting me. So if you want to carry on.
And as far as you two are concerned, it looks like we are heading into a whole new world. Let's move on to the next question.
Hello.
Which of you burns faster in the sun?
What? These are completely picked at random.
No,
this
they're
is
not.
naturally what a couples therapist will ask.
That is, yeah.
And obviously you're failing miserably.
My
and you
God.
think there's some kind of conspiracy. You think you support Arsenal the way you're acting. Honestly, you are just something else. You are. He burns. He's ginger. He will turn into a lobster. And he will slowly cook.
I also burn, but it's because I'm reckless.
And also, if you turn him on his back, he will go to sleep.
He will, yeah.
100%. Yeah, there are 2 times I can remember. Actually, no, 3 times I can remember getting burnt to a point of being a different person.
Wow. He shed his skin up.
Remember, I think it was when we were still in school, and I think it was a really hot summer. And I was then sitting in your room, and I didn't the air was hurting me. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, I think we have a video on a cassette somewhere of you literally screaming sat in my room like contorting.
Yeah, it was horrific.
I completely forgot about that. That's a wow.
And then the second time was after that massive journey from Atlanta. And we landed in Clearwater. Then the next day we went out and got absolutely it was ridiculous. And I had to wear then just loose fitting joggers for the rest of it. Joe also got so sunburnt on that. And I have the best video ever, which I am going to insert here because I know where it is and it's so funny. So that was the second time. And then
that's a chaotic video.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And then the third time, because we at that point we were ice bathing me, weren't we? We were trying it was horrendous.
Yeah.
And then the third time,
and we have that video.
What he didn't know is we were trying to.
Yeah,
we were trying to.
Yeah, we thought he was a lobster.
Yeah, we thought he was
on fire. You thought I was on fire.
You thought he was on fire.
And then the last time was the last day that I had in the Maldives. Not a brag or anything, but we were.
This guy. I was in Atlanta. I was in the Maldives.
But we were waiting out, and it was in the pool all day, and literally it was horrific when I then got back. Those 3 times come to mind, and I don't ever want to get sunburnt again. So factor 50 all the way from that point.
And now I'm going to get my part, because obviously he's going to let me talk now. So there's 2 times, no, actually 3 times, where first time I was a drama queen and I was screaming. The second time I had to put loose clothes on and I annoyed Scott because no one wanted to play crazy golf because Scott was the only one who wasn't burnt. And then the third time, Scott wasn't in the Maldives because he's busy rescuing dogs. So obviously I've just rounded that up a little bit.
Thanks.
And amongst that, what we've learned is I've never been burnt.
You haven't? I don't think you have, actually. Not really. Very rare.
I've got a gorgeous olive skin.
I don't, yeah.
And with that being said, hey kids, always wear sunscreen.
Yeah. Always wear sunscreen.
As Baz Luhrmann would say,
Heck of a song, man.
Hey,
very good.
What a song.
It's from the 90s, that's what I know.
Next question. Which of you is more photogenic?
Oh, big man. See, look, I say you a lot here, but some of them are positive.
Yeah,
some
they are.
As you can see, if you're on YouTube right now, half of my face is falling off a cliff to the right there, and then obviously the other side's doing something completely different. I've got a mullet. I've got a very small Gary Neville little goatee. I'm dressed like Silverstein here at the therapist session. When you put all that together, I mean, it's not the most photogenic thing you're going to see, but I mean, if you go to my Instagram, ScottTVA, you'll see that I even put up a gorgeous Insta story of Bruno because he is very, very pretty.
You did. That's going to be.
He has a photo face.
That's going to be back in the archive before this episode comes out.
Yeah. Do you know what? I found it in my archive, so it'll go back where it's supposed to be. I just put them away there for a rainy day.
All right. Yeah, I would say me as well, for sure.
Yeah, the chance, however, but he didn't take it.
Hey,
no. Let's just move on. No, just move on, Joe. Don't even let him talk. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear that I look like the guy from Gangster New York. I don't want to hear that I look like some kind of animated rat or something he's going to come out with. I want to just some B+ football player like Ben Ayoun. I don't want to hear it. Don't let him talk. Bevo, yeah, look, I don't swallow my food. Look, big up 2024, Joe. Get on another one.
No, wait.
Please,
Wait. Oh my God. One, you say you look like Bevo. I said no such thing. Two, mate, there was a point in time when you did look like Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York, and it was nothing but a compliment coming from me because I love that film and I love that character. Two coats.
Do you like that guy's face a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Because look, he's trying to hashtag Colt Strong or something. I think he's trying to say. Can we move on, please?
Two coats, I said.
For the love of Christ, can we move on?
Okay, we're gonna call a stop to that question now.
Thank you.
Take a picture; it will last longer. Next question: which of you is more likely to eat fast food within the next 24 hours?
There's no. My body's a temple. I'm gonna eat chicken thighs. I'm gonna eat oatmeal, and I'm gonna eat some organic honey. Probably a protein shake, some creatine gummies, and I'll probably finish it off with maybe some free-range eggs, maybe something like that. Ooh, so, if I had to guess, I'm going to have to say...
The big guy! The big guy! I also won't be... The question should have been who ate it last. We've lost visual here, so it's just me. Oh, here we go.
No, I'm back. I was making myself laugh. Hey, I just want to say, I say big fat fatty there, and that is a reference. And no one laughed at it, and I hate myself right now.
I can confirm, though, when you lost visual, he did quickly a very sneaky Big Mac.
No.
Other good fast food chains are available.
Probably I'd go the same because I get a lot of deliveries here, sometimes of coffee. So I'll go me as well. Big fat fatty.
He doesn't get the bad food. Don't do that because I didn't mean it.
Where is that from?
We're both.
Where is that from?
I don't know. It's a reference. We like to.
Yeah, I know.
But obviously, the dirty little peppercorns listen to that and think I'm horrible.
Nah, it's fine.
Are we eating in or taking away? Because I'm going to say take away. Because we're moving on to the next question. Which of you is more likely to keep old love letters?
I think the big shopping man over there in England. I think I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't. I'm going to say it like this. I wouldn't be surprised if Bruno has some kind of brick that he can remove from the wall that has some kind of shoebox and old love letters, probably a necklace, maybe, I don't know, like a cinema stub, maybe a shoelace, maybe like a used condom or something.
Oh my God, that took a massive turn.
Obviously, use protection for anyone listening.
Yeah, please. I wish my life was like One Tree Hill and I had a brick that I could remove that had a lot of stuff near it. However, yes, I am very sentimental, so I do keep hold of things. What's that?
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I didn't realize that was One Tree Hill. I was thinking of that Netflix hit, you know, when he goes up and he finds it and he's got the teeth in it.
You said remove a brick. He's going up in the loft. But hey, Lucas and Haley is the removal of the brick. Come on.
It is. I know what I was doing. I just really wanted to refer to you as a pervert. But we all know Nathan Scott, big pervert.
Yeah,
carry on.
That's true. Dear John, which of you is more likely to get mistaken for a celebrity in public?
Oh, Seamus.
Yeah.
That is true.
And like we've already talked about it, all I've got is Ratatouille, Bevo, Ben Ayoun, Ribéry, maybe Gary Neville.
and maybe I
was Bevo.
I also think there was a character from an MTV show back in the day too, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, I don't think the viewers are ready for that. He's sick. He's sick. God. It was involved Tila Tequila.
How dare you?
It involved Tila Tequila.
That's the name.
So move on.
Move on.
Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Which of you is more likely to get a pet snake?
What you'll find is that's probably the best that's ever been spoken. That was King's English. That was Shakespearean. I would actually say neither of us. Obviously, my mind's racing right now. There's a lot to be said. I'm going to say neither of us, but there is a peppercorn in a far, far away land that has 2 snakes, and that is Lewis Howley. That is the Elton Prince of WWE fame. Another peppercorn out in the world, and he has a pet snake. So I'm going to say him. He's not in this couple therapy, but I'm just going to say, hey. And shout out to that guy. They're doing well.
Yeah, they are.
So we're going to shed the skin of that question and move on. Which of you has the sweeter tooth?
Oh. No, I know Bruno's laughing for obvious reasons because it's you. It's always been you.
Oh,
it's you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
It's you, love.
Good.
I would say we're both pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're pretty sweet on each other. We're pretty sweet. I mean, like I've said before, most people have an extra strong mint in their car. He have a bag of fruit gums.
Oh, yeah.
So he does like his sweets. But I'm just the same. I mean, yesterday I put away. Do you know what? This is when I realized that my sweet tooth's aggressive and I need to make a change in 2024. Have you ever poured M&Ms into milk and had it as cereal?
I've thought about it.
I've definitely thought about it. I've never done it.
I can say I've done it. I've done it minimum 7 times.
7?
In my life.
That's more than I thought you'd say.
Yesterday wasn't one of them, but I had a slice of cake, I had a cupcake, and I had Reese's Pieces, and I had a bag of Whispers.
What time was
Fantastic.
this? At what time was this?
Fantastic. That's weird.
Yeah, weird
question.
Probably like, I know, 7:30 yesterday or one Monday night.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, the M&Ms for breakfast and stuff. Lou would have an absolute field day with you right now.
Yeah. So I've been known to have a Galaxy bar and a Monster for breakfast. And some places, they call that the South Korean gangsters breakfast.
That is the South Korean gangsters
That's
breakfast.
what they
I've
say.
heard that.
Yeah, so
I've heard that.
Obviously, I'm a real world traveller.
Fantastic.
I tell you what the scariest part of the whole delay is just hearing Bruno breathing until he speaks. And again, you guys haven't heard the delay. And it's not because he's got a sweet tooth that he's breathing this heavy. He's breathing this heavy because his mic is very nice.
It's a pretty mic.
Right?
Yeah, it shouldn't get my breathing, though.
No, he's going to try and change the settings now, and that's why the show's about to end.
Let's wrap it up.
Ow, I think I have a cavity.
Let's wrap it up.
He's going to wrap it up.
Ow, I think I have a cavity.
Jeez.
Hey, kids, always go get regular checkups from your dentist.
Yeah.
Which of you is the bigger caffeine lover?
Oh, if you're talking about gross caffeine and just trying to get it into my body at 300 milligrams a piece,
chemicals.
That's me. If you're talking about having a 7-hour process to get 50 milligrams of caffeine into your diet, that's the big man over there. So
yeah,
I think that is the answer.
I cannot lie. Whatever Scott was drinking last week was not coffee. It was something else.
So I learned this on my travels. So when I traveled through the region of Pakistan, and they taught me this way of making a home cold coffee. And what it involves, obviously, is just a little bit of filtered coffee, a little bit of water, and a lot of milk. I didn't quite get I'd say measurements right on this one. Okay. And I would describe this as just dirty water. It had a hint of just rot.
Rot?
Yeah.
How'd you get that in there?
And it was just so thin.
Thin, oh.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, the boy persevered though, so I give him props for that. He persevered.
It was a long day, and I had a dippy tummy at the end of it. Joe, what's the next one?
I bet. I'd like to point out as well that Bruno backed you up there, so this is pointing in the right direction as we come towards the end of this couples quiz.
It's a heck of a show.
We are moving on to the last 3 cards of the couple quiz.
Oh, here we go.
Which one of you is the more loyal friend?
Oh.
And if we didn't have a delay, I would say on the count of 3, let's say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3. Scott.
You.
Ah.
Oh,
There you go.
this is... Maybe we've made some progress.
I think we have made some progress.
Maybe we made some progress.
I'm very happy with what I've seen so far.
Yeah, obviously, I hope we've made progress, but obviously, and he'll tap his skull and say, the things in my head, I know I'm better than him. He'll probably be thinking that, and he might say 2. Actually, I mean, no, 3. He might do something like that, but I mean, I think overall, I think we've learned a lot about each other.
Oh, yeah.
And most people would dissect this show.
I would like to point out, though, if he is thinking that, but not acting on it, his confidence will get you guys through anything.
Wow. I was wondering where you were going then.
Hey.
I was seriously wondering where you were going with that.
When we hired him, we didn't know we were getting this. That was the cool part. Because 5 minutes before this show, he was just wandering around top shelving and just looking for a drink. And I thought, does he even know we're doing a show? And then once we started, Bob Barker over here's got going.
I'm an absolute professional, if not anything else. Which of you is more likely to end up in a viral YouTube video?
I would say all 3 of us, because you need to go across to the youtube.com/the Peppercorn Boys. Go search us on YouTube, watch all the videos. Bruno makes gorgeous thumbnails, amazing edits, and obviously you can see us in the flesh. Me wearing my Silverstein shirt, Joe in his priest outfit maybe, and Bruno's got some texture shirts that you can see 7 different colours over 7 different shows.
Exactly.
But if you like it, give it a smash, it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe, and tell all your friends about it.
Exactly. And if you've come over from TikTok, where you can follow us at the Peppercorn Boys on TikTok, hey, drop a like and comment down below that you come from TikTok.
Fantastic. I would like to say he likes to blend into his background. Next week I will be wearing an all brick wall tracksuit.
Honestly,
easy now.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Obviously
Joe, can you take a look at him, please?
I'm
very worried.
I think he's expelling his demons.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Last question. Which of you is more likely to take home hotel toiletries?
Ooh. Well, interesting you say this.
Very interesting.
Because this week, the brothers are not doing this, but Bruno and Scott, the couples are. We're going to Bring It Horizon, and we're going to be staying in a hotel. And we're going to be recording another podcast where we're going to talk about gigs, stories, and once we're in person, all hell will break loose. And all this good work we did tonight will be reversed.
Be undone.
And that'll be next.
And that's if we don't meet in the pit. That's if we don't meet in the pit first. So, hey, we got to get past that, haven't we?
Yeah. Because Bruno's the type of guy to refer to himself as a pitmaster.
Oh, yeah.
He will take his shirt off and he will get very bossy with people.
And kids, always remember that all problems can be solved inside a mosh pit.
Yes, they can. Hey, and always remember,
as some will say,
if someone falls down, you pick them back up. Sorry, just have to.
Yeah, that's what a pitmaster would always say. That's a fair point.
Very good.
I've got 3 things left. No, 2. No, actually, I'm going to say 3 things left to say. Firstly, when I hold these paddles, I feel like thingy off for speed. What? I don't want to drop it. Whoa! Did you see this, Sandra Bullock?
You're a real wildcat.
You're a real wildcat. What? No. The second part, I've completely forgotten because now I'm thinking about watching Speed.
I really want to go watch it. Hold on. Did you see on the news yesterday that there was a cruise in Italy that actually went up on the dock? I was like, first thing that came to my head, Speed 2.
Oh. Speed 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, Lizzie hasn't seen that, so I might need to actually throw that on the plan.
Underrated.
Get that out.
But this is it. The second thing I'll say is what we've learned tonight is the rest will be unwritten.
That's true.
Are we starring an episode of The Hills right now? What's going on?
I would love to, honestly. And I'm dressed a little bit like Funtime Bobby or whatever his name was.
Justin Bobby.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Stephen Coletti would wear something. Stephen Coletti would wear this and think it's casual.
And I'm also dressed like Chad Michael Murray in anything he's ever done.
Right. And Bruno's dressed like a carpet. And Bruno, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Yeah, listen to this stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Bruno.